we currently have a straight shootout between Powell and Hope. So it is who wants that spot?
Good evening, welcome guys to Wick for TV, the program by fans for fans of Ultra Edge on Wick for TV. It's the one and only post-day program made by the fans and made by the guys at Wick for the longest standing social media West Indies group there is. And today with me I have the one and only Ezzy MacGyver Hines. Ezzy, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing pretty all right. Seeing the play from today is a fairly par position, so hopefully we can improve our get all these guys early tomorrow and then see where it goes from there.
Try and get a little advantage happening. All right, so we're going to get to the play in a second. But first, let's talk team selection. Some changes made by the West Indies in the second test. West Indies versus South Africa once again at the Darren Sammy Stadium. So talk to us, Ezzy. So what do you think about those changes?
Obviously,
Big
obviously
Jimbo
some
not there.
changes. One change forced, one change on forced, and that is Kieran Powell coming in, Darren Bravo missing out. I didn't think Darren Bravo merited the selection. There wasn't anything of note that changed. It was just basically cover. Of course, if you get a concussion, sub needed for really batting, then he would fit that role. But the bowling is the interesting one. Now, we seem to do this all the time. We keep talking about the spinners' effort, but all the time we're getting bowled out in, as my father would say, 2 to 1, where we don't get to see our spinners on a 4 or 5 day pitch, but they're the first casualties. And when you look at our bowling, we bowled out a test team ranked higher than us for 322 runs. That
You're
to
right
me
here with
is
us
a
currently,
poor performance.
or or you're so accustomed to them being above us. I think we are six or seven, or I think that's what it is
Oh
now.
well. I mean,
Well,
yeah. So
yeah,
all
yeah.
kind of moved, but we know in terms of, yeah, the tables might for favor us now, but historically we know that, yeah,
Right.
they're
They're usually the top
generally above
batting
us,
side, and
top
we
five
managed
side.
to get them out.
Yeah, and we got them
Decent
out for
score.
322 runs, which is to me a par effort. We could work with that. You shouldn't be getting 2 to 1 or losing by innings with that sort of effort. So for Cornwall to become a casualty, and the other important thing of note is that Cornwall has become a casualty where we need to boost our batting, and we've brought in Gabriel. Now the thing is, these guys are sitting on 218. Another 100 runs means that we're back in the same position. So
Exactly
what
the
would
same
Gabriel have
position as the
added?
other game.
Yeah. So but Cornwall is doing himself no favors by not producing with the bat. So that's the catch 22. And now we have bat Chase, and Chase is going to hold on for dear life onto his position. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
there we have it.
yeah.
The selection coming in. So day's play, highs and lows. As let's get straight to them. What are the highs from today? What are the lows from today? And what do you expect to see tomorrow? So let's start with the highs first. Stand up
The
performer.
the standout performer. You know what? People would want to say Gabriel because he has the 2 wickets, but let me say, let me go a bit controversial because I think that Jaden Seals is proving a point here, and he is saying
He's
to,
proving you wrong.
well, number one, he proved. I, to say he proved me wrong is a bit harsh because I had a policy since the last tour, I think since Bangladesh or whatever. I said that guys need to fight for their debuts, that we're giving away too many caps. Like, to get the West Indies test cap should be something, it should mean something instead of just giving it to the next guy who, you know, did the bare minimum. So I would say Jaden Seals has come through and he's telling the selectors, you've put faith in me and that I am supposed to be here. And I'm going to grab the opportunity with both hands. I'm going to keep pace with Kimar Roach and Gabriel and all the other bowlers who are here before and make sure that I don't lose my place. So he's given the selectors some good problems. So I would single out him as my high. And then
So
in terms of the low, I am gonna say extras. We are sitting now on 9 buys. Well, the 18 leg buys, it's neither here or there. You just need to have better field placements or bowl better lines, but three no balls and 12 wides. Why are we giving away that many runs? I believe that adds up to 42 runs. It is, yeah, 42 runs in extras. Why are we
that's
giving away so many
substantial.
extras? It's
Yeah, that's a
ridiculous.
substantial contribution to the total.
Yeah, of
Um,
218.
yeah,
So,
yeah, and I do believe some in this test it's going to come to that level of margin. You can bet that's my predict. You can bet your life on it, and that's my prediction. That
well,
42 runs, 50 runs is going to be the margin of victory or defeat in this test match. And as you said before, that's a huge, huge negative from today, a huge low from today,
yeah,
where those runs will come back to haunt us
yeah, that's a massive law in a test match. How are you bowling wides in a
in the
test
test match
match?
first
You know,
day.
it's just
Yeah, but yeah, so we won't bother to point out our name the offenders today. Let's look to tomorrow. Ezzy, what do you hope to see from the West Indies in the first session tomorrow? New ball is due. So what do you expect to see?
so that's the major point. All the time, I think that we are very lackluster with the all ball, and we somehow cannot get the all ball to do what we need it to do to take wicket. So hats off the mirrors. If I want to say the other highlight would be to come in at the back end and to get the set batsman out for 77, which is Elgar. So I would say hats off to him using the that order ball to no, did he use the all ball actually? But to get that wicket late in the
Yes,
day.
he did use your ball.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, he
exactly.
did
To
use
get
your
that
ball.
wicket late in the day, which
And he
is
actually had it, he had it moving
yeah,
and
you know,
asked me
Mir's
some questions as
so
well too.
so
Very
so Mir's
impressive.
with the previous series, he in Sri Lanka, he was not in Sri Lanka, but with Sri Lanka, he was able to get the old ball to reverse swing, and we were not getting that from our other bowlers. So again, I think that our bowling department is heavy because we have now Roach, Seals, Holder, Gabriel, and Mears. We have five
And more
quicks. Yeah,
Mirrors.
yeah.
And then Chase as well too as another all
Yeah, you
rounder.
have
So
Chase,
you
but
basically looking at three decent all rounders
yeah,
who could at least give you 5 overs a day.
right.
So I
So
mean, oh, Jason is expected to deliver more, but you're looking at the other three who are
right.
expected to
So
give you
so to
more,
me
which
that's
gives makes you a very balanced side.
but this is why I'm saying this is why I didn't think we needed did the extra fast bowler. And again the spinner falls as a casualty to this four prone pace attack thing. We already have Mears and may joke about his speed or whatever. I think Mears is going to get better as a bowler in test cricket than as a batsman, and that's my honest outlook. You know, I might be wrong at the end of the
Oh,
day,
wow,
but
that's a huge
that's
prediction
where I'm
there,
at.
Ezzy.
Yeah,
So
when you think about it, look at it. His style for test playing with the bat is not really conducive to test playing. So unless he changes his approach, he's not going to be a number five or a number six batsman for too much longer. But the bowling,
well,
he has
I
a
can tell
lot
you does
back.
not play the odds. I hear
Yeah,
you. He does not necessarily play the odds in terms of his batting in Test cricket. All
right.
right, as you sort of winding down tomorrow, then we expect the West Indies to come out with the new ball, take some wickets, hopefully, to do what they did not do in that first test, which is to wind down the tail quickly.
Yeah,
The court has not been dismissed for the series. Is in excess soon 200 runs without being dismissed for the series. So his wicket is going to be key tomorrow morning.
yeah,
Let's see. The guys were unlucky in the morning session as well. Too a lot of players and misses. Elgar rode his luck, rode it well, fought through that period, and came through. So let's hope the guys could wrap it up early in the morning session. and then we see how the rest of the day plays out as the West Indies come to the major point, because this is where the match is going to be won or lost by the West Indies top order batting. And let's see if they can contribute. It's been a sticking point for a while, Ezzy. So let's see if they can
Well,
ride
well,
above the difficulties that would come and
well,
put some scores on the board.
well. Looking forward to the West Indies top order batting. We currently have a straight shootout between Powell and Hope. So it is who wants that spot? Because I assume Bonner will come back and he will occupy his position. We
And
have
reclaim
Bravo
his spot.
nipping at the heels for number 3, 4. So for the opening spot, we are looking at Powell and Hope, and whoever gets a score this match will probably be the person who gets a
Gets to
spot
maintain
going
that
forward in the
position.
squad. So
Well, let's hope that healthy competition
yeah, that's the match within the match.
brings
To be
some
honest,
brings
yeah.
some results. So this has been Ultra Edge, the after play show from Witfa TV. Um, Once again, thank you to Ezzy MacGyver Hines and the Dot. Thanks for coming along. And we'll see you tomorrow evening after the close of play, where we'll hopefully have another guest in the chair along with Ezzy. Thank you so much.